Breed? Yeah. It's a wave to it. Level up. Yeah. I'm enemy of the state. Gene Hackman. Yeah. See the cameras watching. And the street tactics. A bunch of weak bastards. Couple fiend rappers. Broken wrist, choke chains, they wear their jeans backwards. This is poetry in motion. Closed captioning. Running victory laps. No more relapsing. This is activism. Felt the pain of the world, so they had to listen. Fighting devils every punch. Got bad intentions. Drink water, mind my business. And read the scripts. And now we gifted. Anointed by the holy word. Niggas hate the truth, it's so absurd. Yes, they vision blurred. My soul bleeding every verb. May I strike a nerve. Flip the channel, all I see is psycho battle. Probably hit them one time before they hit the gravel. I'm a lyrical tyrant, a pivotal giant. Praying to the east while my mind's on Mount Zion. I think they mad cause we beaming. They intentions are seeping through their eyes full of demons. So much attention they seeking. Yeah, them haters be tweaking. I hit the road and I'm loving it. Searching for prominence like the Ark of the Covenant. Time to do the impossible. These endeavors I juggle it. The Lord got his hands on me cause he got a plan for me. They souls got a dark hole, just like a cavity. His envy up in your heart, eating you like a shark. They prey on our downfall, but flee when we sound off. The devil's a coward, ain't he? And we too calculated not to be infiltrated, and barely we celebrated. I sit under palm trees, jot on these loose leaves, flow with the currents, baby, just like I'm Bruce Lee. I'm moving like water now, but I'm not watered down. Crossing these borders, a couple shots of this crown. The results of a long time coming. Lost generation, causing all this ruckus. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. The results of a long time coming. Lost generation, causing all this ruckus. It's on us. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. Yeah, my lordy Lord, I maintain. Let us maintain. Cause I'm a soldier at war. We the soldiers. And we gon' even the score. It's our time. It ain't on us, but it's in us. It ain't on us, but it's in us. We glowed up. We glowed up. The results of a long time coming. Lost generation, causing all this ruckus. It's our time. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. They can't touch us. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch us. Ring of fire. Yeah. The results of a long time coming. Lost generation, causing all this ruckus. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch us. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch us. Hey, my lordy Lord, we maintain. Hey, what is going on? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Kevin in the building. Nelly's in the house. Brandon, Robert. Hey, and Serve. Lon Diamond. What is going on with y'all, family? Shout out to everybody joining. Hey, for the record, I'm not banned on my other channel. I just wanted to come over here because typically when I come this direction, everybody be thinking I'm banned on that side, but nah. Let me see here. Let me make sure I got my background going. I'm also testing to see if they give me the same connectivity issues and technical issues on this side, because I notice when I stream over here, they don't disrupt my connection. That's something I actually noticed. So I don't know what kind of operative they got set up on my bigger channel, but they always messing with it. I see Empress in the house. That's what's up. Man, let me let y'all know off the break, man. Tomorrow, I got a real powerful live stream coming tomorrow night, Friday, 8:00 p.m. Standard Eastern Time. Y'all definitely want to catch it, man. I'm going to be actually reviewing the movie, The Sound of Freedom. I'm going to have my co-host on, Jakeem Judah, and Rollo possibly can be showing up too. But we're going to be really breaking that movie down, but we're going to be digging beneath the surface. It's going to be deeper than just decoding the movie. We're going to be bringing a lot of insight. Anybody who have children, anybody who just want to know what's going on with this trafficking thing, make sure you tune in, because we're praying that it's going to be able to stay on this platform. We're going to be very tactful with bringing forth the message, but
You know, you just never know with these platforms, and it's so much information and insight that we got to go into that is. I pretty much took a whole day off that platform just to prepare everybody for it. So I know the people over here, y'all really rocking with the platform because y'all subscribe to both channels. So I thought that I would keep y'all informed. So y'all make sure y'all join in tomorrow night. But anyway, man, tonight, man, it's a video game that I used to play. It's called Metal Gear Solid. And one of my Oxen the Truth pointed out something in this video game, man. And I was like, man, listen, bro. Yo, they be dropping a lot of jewels in these games. Metal Gear Solid was a classic. This joint in Sci-Fi Filter, if y'all can remember. I mean, a straight up classic. Now, man, I'm just gonna show y'all this because this is crazy what y'all about to hear this game say. And it really quantifies what this whole AI agenda is really all about. When you hear what they gotta say, everything makes total sense. All these advances that we're seeing, man, it's more ominous than we thought. Because we've talked about how they're trying to confuse the world with AI using deep fake, how they're trying to clone people and clone accounts and so forth. We talked about those things, but we didn't never really talk about why. Why are they doing this? What is the purpose? What is the overall objective? Yo, the game Metal Gear Solid, it tells you exactly why they doing it, man. Y'all listen to this. This is crazy, y'all. Listen to this, y'all.
Raiden, are you having fun playing with the new AI toys?
Well, yeah, I am. You can make pictures of cute anime girls and...
Enjoy it while it lasts, Raiden.
What do you mean?
Did you really think that civilians would be granted unrestricted access to such powerful military weapons forever?
Military weapons. Are you implying that this technology was created by the government?
Of course it was. This AI technology has been used by the intelligence agencies to warp the public's perception of reality for years. All in the name of national security, of course.
But why would they suddenly make the tech public and let everyone start using it?
Why would we indeed, Raiden?
Yo, this is key right here. Yo, they're telling you that they've been doing this for decades, that they already have the technology, and that the technology was pretty much used by military. And they have been using AI, even when you talk about tactics of warfare, they use artificial intelligence. Even when you go back to the board game Battleship, right? If you can imagine, they already had a real artificial intelligence version of Battleship when they would go to war. So the question is, all right, if y'all got this technology, why give it to the public and let all these people, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, have access to be able to make deep fake videos, to hack accounts, to do all these things? Ladies and gentlemen, put a 1 in the chat if everything is moving properly, because for some reason it looks like my chat is frozen, and I'm using a different device, so I don't know. The comment section is like not moving at all. All right, so we good. Y'all just listening. Cool. All right, I had to refresh too. All right, just making sure we good. All right, bet. But man, this is crazy right here. But listen to the reason why they're giving the average Joe access to all this AI, because there's so many apps, there's so much software, they're giving it to content creators. Man, they pretty much giving these different platforms and software to everybody. Everybody have access to AI. Everybody do. So the question is, why? Why are they doing this, bro? If it's some military grade technology. Listen to this.
What? What in the hell are you?
Your question is irrelevant. By creating a new problem, we can cultivate a desired reaction to it in order to manufacture consent for our preferred solutions. In short, it's justification for a war.
A war? On who or what?
A war on misinformation.
See, it justifies the military to have a war on misinformation. If you give everybody access to artificial intelligence software, if you give everybody the ability to be able to use these programs, then who's to say what's real and what's fake? So therefore, the internet can tighten up on security, but it's against the people. You know what I'm saying? And that's literally what they got going on. So you're going to give the people access to it so it can cause a lot of confusion, because you know these people believe in order out of chaos. That's what it is with these people. Order out of chaos, straight up.
By arming the public with these AI weapons, everyone becomes a potential enemy combatant.
Everybody becomes a potential enemy combatant to the powers that be, because you know you can basically you can set up an artificial intelligence version of yourself, and nobody knows what's real and fake. And they're gonna make it easier and easier to hack things and all of that, man. It's gonna get crazy on the internet. But peep this.
Then we will have justification for unprecedented security measures. It all comes down to confusion and identity, right?
Identity?
Identity. This AI technology is Pandora's box. Pretty soon, the internet will be mired in total illusion.
It will be mired in total illusion. Pretty soon, you're not going to know who is who, what is what. You're not going to know what's going on. And look, with this Jamie Foxx situation, that's literally what they putting out. People are confused. They don't know if that's the real Jamie. They don't know what's going on. Everybody knows that it's strange how he reappeared, and nobody is really believing it's him, but you're going to see him in different movies. We don't know the timing of which he filmed these movies in some instances. So Jamie Foxx is like the Trojan horse, where you don't know, literally the media is telling you, you don't know if he's real or not. And the media don't mind that. They don't mind people reacting to it. That's what they did this for. That's what the movie They Cloned Tyrone was for. That's what the medical mishap was for. Look, these people are like 10 steps ahead of us, bro. Really. Somebody said this game look old too. It is old. It's back on the PlayStation, bro. This is back on the first PlayStation. And I used to play this game all the time. It was like the first person shooter game that I really got into for real. And then I used to play Siphon Filter. But this joint right here, Metal Gear Solid, I'm talking about, I used to spend late nights playing this joint. But yeah, you're right. The world is a stage. The world is definitely a stage. And they tell you what they're going to do years in advance, man. This is the lesser magic. This is the predictive programming right here. Real talk.
Perfect AI speech, audio, and video synthesis will drown out reality.
Yo, did you hear that? Perfect AI speech, mannerisms, voice recognition, all that is going to drown out reality. It's going to drown out reality. So these individuals can clamp down on internet security. But what is the goal? What are they trying to do? How are they going to clamp down on internet security is the question. Peep this, y'all.
Then AI bots will flood social media.
Yo, the AI bots are already flooding social media. You don't know who is who and what is what. Yo, this chick hit me up earlier. I think she was AI, straight up. I think that she was an automated bot system. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like, you just never know. You don't know who is who and what is what. Sometimes in our chats, is individuals saying things that are so bizarre sometimes, bro. Like, I'll be reading my chat and I'll be like, ain't no way that's a human being saying this. Like, they flooding the internet with straight bots. I'm telling you, real talk. Straight bots. It's crazy.
No one will be able to tell the difference between interacting with an AI machine or a real human online.
Nobody, oh man, y'all hear this? No one will be able to tell the difference between interacting with an AI machine or a real human online. And this is what I've been saying, man. This is what they setting the stage for. Yeah, they hide messages in these video games. That's real talk. This was years ago. Man, this is wild, man. I gotta bring this out, man, because I was like, man, you can't make this up.
Even telephone calls will become totally untrustworthy. That is
even telephone calls.
When we will present our solution. Mandatory digital identity verification for all humans at all times.
Man, that's the mark of the beast. Mandatory digital identification verification. They're talking about those RFID two-way radio frequency devices. They want to put those in everybody. Imagine a world where in order for you to use the internet, you know what I'm saying, you got to go get one of these devices so they can know it's you, and it'll have its own digital signature. I mean, man, this is what the goal is. This is what they doing all this for. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to be successful in what they're trying to do. You know, they always doing multiple. They always do multiple things to try to spearhead their agenda. So you can't say that they're going to be successful, because they're going to have other things they're going to be trying to put into play too. But this is definitely something we should look out to. Kevin says, Newbury, do you think people hide things in plain sight, like the Oreo cookie with the Leviathan? Yeah, of course. That's how they do. They hide things in plain sight. There's no doubt about that. You know, once you become symbol literate, you'll see a lot of these things. But yeah, that's real talk, fam.
The only way to ensure that you're dealing with a real flesh and blood human being and not an AI-generated mirage.
But why?
Total information control.
Wow, total information control. So we're going to have to give y'all the mark of the beast, the two-way radio chip. We're going to have the inseminator that in you. So when you use the internet, there's a digital marker that we know that is actually you, because we got so many bots. We got so much AI going on. We got so much deep fake material online where you don't know who is who and what is what, to the point where, all right, if you want to be able to use your account for security measures alone, we're going to have some type of digital brand on you. We're going to have a barcode on you. In order to access the internet, you may have to wave your hand over your device, and they use that digital marker and some type of central hub to make sure it's you. And look, that's what they're trying to get to. This is what they're trying to get to. Yeah, like Demolition Man and Judge Dredd too. Yeah. Real talk. Yeah, gaslighting and force feeding people garbage. Right. Somebody said, RC says, they're going to turn this place into Judge Dredd breed, twisted and sick realities. Right. Exactly. And this is why, man, we got to tap into nature, man. Tap into our roots. Tap into the holy word, the scriptures, and tap into like-minded people, because this is what they're planning for in the future. Yeah, somebody said biometrics can already sign into Google. Facts. They're already setting the stage. They definitely setting the stage. But peep this.
For too long, the internet has acted as a double-edged sword. Its potential for anonymous user activity allows anyone at all to spread any thoughts, ideas, or information patterns that they please with impunity.
Which is true, because it's a double-edged sword, because although it's a lot of filth online, it's a lot of wickedness and evil online. The thing is, it's a double-edged sword because there's truthers. There's people who speak against certain agendas. There's people who are a threat to the establishment. They're a threat to the powers that be. Why? Because they speak the truth and they get people to think outside the box and not just fall in line. So yeah, that's right. This is the reason why they want to clamp down, right?
State secrets, dangerous ideas, ludicrous conspiracy theories.
You hear that? State secrets. Just talking about what's going on with certain governors. And when we talking about things such as the connection with certain celebrities with dignitaries and how some of these blood sacrifices and rituals are set up. Or when we're talking in regards to certain conspiracies with the you-know-what and people playing with sharp objects. Or if we're speaking in regards to, you know, things that we're just not supposed to know, like spiritual things that are considered to be what you would call hidden science or hidden knowledge. Things that we're just not supposed to know, but the Most High reveals to us, right?
Misinformation and disinformation. Until now, there has been no easy solution to this problem. Our digital identity platform will finally put an end to anonymity online. It will allow us to trace misinformation and other dangerous communications to its source and exact appropriate justice.
And exact appropriate justice. They'll be able to trace everybody using that digital marker. And 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know what I'm saying? We're not ignorant of what Satan is doing. We get it. Although, you know, they use lesser magic of putting these things out here, the Almighty have a way of showing us what's to come and prepare for it and move accordingly. Right?
That's crap. I won't go along with it, and others will resist.
You won't have a choice, Ryden. Do you think your bank is willing to risk doing business with an artificial human instead of a real one?
Do you think your bank is willing to risk doing business with an artificial human instead of a real one? Man, would you look at this? This is crazy. Now think about it. The banks are going to be in on this too, because they're going to say, well, you know, there's a lot of Google accounts getting hacked. For security measures, we're going to need to make sure you're you, because there's artificial intelligence that can now mimic your voice. So, you know, when you call a bank and the recording says, you know, this audio is being recorded. And, you know, if they're able to take your voice and your identity and information, like people able to access all your accounts, your banking information. So they saying, hey, we got to make sure it's the right person, because the bank, if you can imagine, the insurance companies and the bank are going to get tired of trying to pay people money back. They're going to tired of trying to get lawsuits, and they're going to just say, hey, you know, we're going to go with this digital imprint so we can make sure we don't take no more losses. They're going to roll it out like the bank's going to say, we trying to protect us. We trying to protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Somebody said, wow, a lot of stuff in video games. The video games are learning us. Right. There's certain, listen, let me tell you, when you play Metal Gear Solid, you'll know for sure that it's military operatives behind this video game. Without a shot of a doubt. There's people with top secret dossiers and documents that make these games. Like, they seriously make these video games to put these things out here, man. Real talk. Real talk.
Our digital identity platform will be required not only to access web services, but to pay for your internet connection in the first place.
You can't just censor the entire internet because of a new software technology. Who are you to define what's misinformation anyways?
That sounds like something a misinformation terrorist would say.
Wow, that sounds like something a misinformation terrorist would say. Man, do you hear that? And that's how they're going to be labeling people. Imagine that. People being labeled misinformation terrorists. Yeah. Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. That joint fire. Yeah, I like that game too. Actually, I still play that game on the first Xbox. No, I got this 360 is what I play it on. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, man, they're revealing the truth. Anyway, let's continue.
I know about the deep fakes you've been making of me, Ryden.
What? No. I was just adjusting the AI settings and...
Controlling the output of generative AI technology is simple. We will create context for its use. First, we will censor any use related to social taboos. Then we will censor anything else that we desire. If anyone complains, we will accuse them of wanting to engage in or promote social taboos.
That's what it means to create context.
So anybody who creates context to stories that they put out, people who have their own ethics or biases towards said stories that's roll out, you know, real investigative journalists, that's what they do, actually add context to stories that's being rolled out. They're going to try to put it into that. So let's say hypothetically, the news comes and it talks about another rapper that died. But then you got some brothers in truth that's talking about what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? They can use the AI and the algorithms to target that. Straight up.
We will corral the use of AI by making appeals to bias, ethics, and copyright laws. You will still have access to generative AI in some form, but it will be crippled, limited, controlled, and it will be monitored.
So then eventually they'll stop giving people access to all the AI, and they'll still give people some access, but it'll be crippled. It won't be as good as what they got. It'll be monitored. They'll know for sure who's doing what. It won't be an issue after they've already accomplished their goal and got everybody with the digital signature, got everybody plugged in, and everybody's being under surveillance pretty much. And anybody step out of line, they can execute judgment on said person. Once they got that in play, then they take away the AI that they giving people, right? I'm telling you, man, the game is crazy, man. The game is rigged.
Anything that you generate will be cryptographically signed with your digital ID so that its provenance can be ascertained if it's later deemed to be problematic.
So if it's later to be deemed problematic, they know who to go at.
What gives you the right to control what people can do with their computers?
The public at large will give us that right because they will be desperate for a solution to the problem we created.
Problem, reaction, and solution. Problem, reaction, and solution. Once they give us the problem, okay, it's too many deep fake videos. We don't know who is real. Too many accounts are being hacked. Too many people are being kidnapped and snatched off the streets because you don't even know what phone calls are real. That's when you're going to call on the government to come in. Please help us, government. Do something about this. It's just too wild out here. It's too much going on. Help us. You know, we don't know who to trust. It's getting scary and spooky out here. That's when they're going to come in and they can, you know, do what they do. They can put everybody in a digital prison, so to speak. It's crazy.
They will eagerly give us the keys to the castle. Then we alone will define what is fiction and what is reality.
Yeah, that's what they want to do. Like the movie, what is the movie 350 Fahrenheit with Michael B. Jordan? Y'all seen that movie where they burnt all the books and they got rid of any albums, records, CDs? They got rid of everything. Why? Because they wanted to be the sole authority on what is fiction and what is reality. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Matrix, it's the same thing. It's an information war on a whole nother level. It's Fahrenheit 451. That's what it's called. Fahrenheit 451. That's exactly what it's like. Yup. Real talk. They have a book and a movie. Y'all should check that out. Yeah, man. Peep this.
What is human and what is machine? After letting you get a brief taste of our power, we will reclaim our monopoly on misinformation and put an end to misuse of the internet once and for all.
You won't get away with this.
It is probable that we will. Now get back to work generating your precious AI waifus, Raiden, our beloved prompters. Enjoy yourselves.
Man, oh man. It says, keep on playing with your AI. Enjoy yourselves. Man, I'm telling you, man, video games tell you the truth. And I think this is either updated version of the video, but I'm not totally sure on that. But I do know that there's some truth in this right here, man. Everything that was said that really breaks it down to a T. I was going to stay off the AI, the AI stories for a minute. But man, I had to, break this one down, because when I seen this, I was like, man, I got to share this with my people, even if it's over here on New Breed Music. Because like I told y'all, tomorrow night, I'm going to be streaming live on a New Breed Global Truth tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And y'all do not want to miss that live. It's going to be one of those lives that's groundbreaking. I have the feeling that it's going to create a lot of waves and ripples on YouTube because of the things that we're going to be bringing out to the table. But all praises to the Most High. I just wanted to come through with this quick stream and keep y'all enlightened. If y'all like me streaming over here off the late night more often, do me a solid and just pound the like button and share this content. You know what I'm saying? Share this joint. And Yeah, man. I just thank everybody who showed up. I appreciate y'all's time. Hopefully, y'all gained some knowledge and insight off of this joint. If so, you know what to do. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Somebody earlier asked me, Bree, you stream live over here too? Yeah, exactly. So it's a good thing you subscribe. But more content coming. Y'all have a good night. Shalom and peace.